If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you may know that I swear by these Wera screwdriver bits. This is a T8 we just used to disassemble and Leatherman arc. And I've got a nice little kit that I keep on the bench of T6, 8, 9, and security T10 bits, all from Wera. Well, we are finally going to be carrying these bits on our store. If you're going to be taking apart and reassembling a lot of multi-tools, I really do recommend these bits. I've been using them for quite a long time, and now we've got them in stock on the shop. We're going to have each of the individual bits available for you guys. You can use them for all sorts of things, but you know, your Leatherman waves are going to use that security T10. Your arcs are going to use that T8. T6 is on a lot of the pocket clips, and we're also going to have a starter kit available. It's got 2 each of the 8, 9, and 10, and 1 of the T6 to take apart most multi-tools that use this kind of drive. Obviously, we still have our wrenches available for those that need to take apart the knurled nut style of pivots, but very excited to be able to offer these. These are the bits that I use on a weekly basis. We'll still also have, give me one moment here, our standard Torx wrenches. Right now we only have them available in the security T10 bits, but those are really nice. If you're just going to do 1 or 2 projects, go for those. But if you're going to do it a lot, I definitely recommend these Wera bits. While we're on the topic of bits, I never really show this off. These are my Harbor Freight security bit sets. These are reasonably priced. They're not the best bits, but they do have a wide range. So I always keep 2 of these on the bench top in case there's a screw I come up against that isn't in my standard bit kit. What can you use this for? Obviously, I mentioned the Leatherman wave, the Leatherman arc, sidekick, lots of tools like that. The Gerber truss, I use those T9 bits on. That's why I've got those. SOG power lock, anything else in the Leatherman surge. That's what I use those bits for mostly, but they're also good for stuff like this is a QSP Penguin I've shown a ton on the channel. And if you look at the pivot size on that, that is going to be, whoops, a T8 drive. So they're great for overall knife maintenance as well. And I think these small ones are going to be a T6 if I'm not mistaken. The only tool I found that these bits will not cover 100% is something like the Roxxon Flex Companion Mini, where they have a smaller bit size here that is a security size. That's because they don't want you taking this apart. There's a bit of a complex mechanism under this scale. However, on the other side and on the pocket clip, they use a standard Torx, indicating that this is more user operable, and at least to me, that's what it indicates. And this bit set will work perfectly. Whoops, wrong bit. It would help if I could grab the right bit, but there's a T6, for example, on the pocket clip of the Roxxon Flex Mini Companion and other tools like it. If you guys want those bits, they should be linked in the description below. They're also on the website. Just look for Torx bit set. And like I said, starter kits available if you want a nice smattering of bits. And then you can grab the individual bits as well after the fact when you need replacements, because they do wear out, though these Wera bits really do last a very, very long time. And these ones are available at Harbor Freight. Just look for their security bit set. Mostly I use the Torx, but obviously sometimes it's handy to have a hex wrench. Even if it isn't security, you can use these, and there's a bunch of random stuff in there that isn't quite as useful to me, at least. That is it. So if you guys are watching after the fact, make sure to join us Wednesday mornings for our live streams where we do show and tells and pocket dumps, etc. And I'll link this handy bit carrier as well in the description, because I got that off from a maker on Etsy, and it's a really nice little bit carrier. We'll catch you guys next week if you're watching after the fact, and if you're watching live, we'll get right back to the live stream right now.